I just noticed that the air conditioning just kicked in. So that's it. The first air conditioning of the year, May 18th. Too cold, too cold. I was sitting here all day sweating because it was warm all day. And then finally, at the end of the day, 7:20, the air conditioning kicks in. I went downstairs earlier to get some vegetables out of the freezer, and I noticed that my dehumidifier wasn't running. I think the furnace maintenance guy did something. I don't know. Anyway, it was not on pump, and it had filled up, so I had to drag the container of water all the way upstairs, which is why I have a pump. Which is why I have a hose, a really long hose that goes up, down, and it actually works really well. But it wasn't running. I don't know for how long, but enough to fill the bucket. Enough to fill the bucket, Ellie. Eggie. It looks the same from the side. I should have looked at the tail. Yeah, so, yeah, that was not a nice discovery. And then a creepy crawly crawled out from under the freezer, so I stepped on it. I felt so guilty, but you don't pay rent? Don't get to live here. Beetle. I'm not going to carry a beetle out and let it escape. No. No, I'm not. I'm not. Oh, sorry, it's Julia. They all look alike to me. Yes, so I had a good day. The doctor did not phone today. She was supposed to phone this morning, but then the medical center phoned and said that she had an emergency and she would not be, and could they postpone it until today. So the phone rang, I answered, and my students went into action. They went, okay, now we have to do this because this is what Monica told us. And my student went, just a minute, she doesn't want us to go. They were so good. Such good explanation. It was excellent, yes. So, I just spoke with her for 30 seconds, realized it was going to be changed, and class went on. So that was the excitement for the morning. Had a good class. They're learning paragraphs, but still, in the afternoon class, strong student, and still 1, 2, 3, 4 paragraphs. I say a paragraph, I explain what a paragraph is, and I still get 4 separate paragraphs. So that's all right. I corrected it, and I said, listen, I should. This isn't 1 paragraph. This is 4. I said 1. Yes, so that was cool. The day went well. Then I did a short walk because I was done at 2:45. So I quickly walked around that block, ran into 2 police officers who were investigating something at the house behind Tracy's. Well, the house behind Tracy's is where the crazy drunk lady lives, who rides around on one of those handicapped scooters, except she can walk perfectly well and is not handicapped. She's only drunk. Yeah, so they were there, and I was sort of watching them. They said, hello. I went, hey. And then mentioned it to Tracy when I came back. She said, do you know what hell she puts that one of the neighbors through? She says, he lives right next to her. He's 70-some odd years old, and he doesn't need this kind of trouble in his life. And she sings all day long, all weekend long. And she's drunk, she's drunk, she's drunk all the time. Whenever I've seen her, whenever she's talked to me, she's been drunk. So, yeah. This whole house is sold. Didn't take more than a few days. When they put it up? Put it up for sale on Thursday, I think. Friday, maybe Saturday. Anyway, sold today. Tuesday. I'll ask Gail. I can't remember what day they put it for sale. I can check my texts because I sent the link to my kids. Yeah. Anyway, Yeah, so that house is sold. Gonna get a new neighbor. Ran into the police over there. Then I came back, and then I drove down to the bank and saw my financial advisor, discussed life and money with her. Apparently, my investments have done really well, because she made a wise choice and she lowered things down for the election in the States, and thus they were safe from the not a dump. They were safe from whatever bad things that happened. So I made money. Not enough to recover completely, but I made money. So we discussed what I should do. We discussed the fact that my retirement was fine and that I could retire at 65. But if I wanted to do some saving and some, whatever, that I should do that. So finally we talked about it. Talked about her illness, her back. She has some titanium in her back now. Yeah, her discs from sitting 30 odd years working in that business and sitting all the time didn't do her any good. So she got major back problems, but she's fine now. Yeah. So we talked about that. We checked that out. She gave me some advice. Is that here? No, I have it on my kitchen table. Then after that, I traipsed off to the bay, picked up my oil sprayer, then traipsed off to Indigo and picked up my Mother's Day present, my book. What did I get? No, I think it's called Evil or something like that. Anyway, it seemed interesting to me. It's actual factual, not fiction. So. And then I went to a store. What store did I go to? Oh yes, and I went to Westgate Mall, to the drugstore, and got a birthday card and an Indigo card for my niece. Her birthday is beginning of June and it's coming, so I should send it off tomorrow. Got a stamp, found a stamp, put it there, so it's all ready to go. Yes, as soon as I finish the envelope. And I think that's it. Yes. What I had for supper? No meat, because I had that huge chicken breast yesterday. I'm trying to finish off my frozen stuff from downstairs before I dig into my boxed turkey. I'm looking forward to my boxed turkey again. So that'll be maybe next week. Yeah, so yeah, there. That's it. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I figured out my phone. My phone has been causing me trouble. You've been causing me trouble, and I don't know what it caused it. So I'm going to have to, I wiggle my finger at you. Boy, that's impressive. That's impressive. Big finger. The reason I couldn't do it yesterday after my dentist visit is because my phone wasn't working. It wasn't that there was nobody at the mall. It's that my phone dropped, would not finish any phone calls. Wouldn't do it today either. I was lucky that there was a lady there who was also picking something up at Indigo to get them to come out, and luckily someone saw me at the bay and came out before I even tried dialing. So yeah. So it wasn't them yesterday, it was me, my phone, that was not working. I couldn't do any outgoing calls. So I came home. I can call here. Wi-Fi calling was not on. So maybe I fixed something, because I was looking around in the in the settings, but I didn't think I did anything in the settings. I tried to call from in here, it worked. I tried going to the back of my property and it worked. So I don't know. I don't know what that's all about. No. Why is there no, oh, is it the wrong time? No, it's right. Is that not new? Yes. Okay. Gotta watch my, I am rehooked to Jeopardy. So now I'm hungry because I didn't have any meat. I had lots of rice and potatoes and sweet potatoes. I don't know why I'm hungry. I had my chocolate. Probably all up here.